Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
All praises to the Most High. Somebody take my tree trunk and staff. All praises, man. Hey man, we wanna tell you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that y'all the true Israelites according to the Bible.
That's
man.
right.
Right? And we know everybody gonna get ready to go to church tomorrow.
Right.
To hear some lies.
Right.
You know what I mean? But our people love that thing, man.
T-shot.
Right? Our people love lies, man. Right? So, hey, look, man, we here to answer questions according to the Bible.
That's right.
Right? You can ask us any questions that's according to the Bible. Right? So when you go to church tomorrow, I want y'all to ask your pastor, what's the laws do we have to keep?
That's a good question.
What laws do we have to keep? Because the Bible say that we got to keep laws.
That's right.
Right? Because they're going to tell you, oh, it's only faith. Right? Somebody quote on Revelation 14-12 real quick. Hey, brother, what's going on, brother? All right.
Book of Revelation. Book of Revelation, chapter 14. Verse 12.
God. Get Malachi 2 from me, King. 7.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments.
That what?
That keep the commandments.
No, you don't have to keep the commandments.
That keep the commandments.
I need that book, chapter, verse one more time, King.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments.
That's the difference, man. This is the patience of the saints. That's the difference, right? Because everybody else, they don't care about the law.
That's right.
Do your pastor teach you that you got to keep the law? Do he teach you that you got to you got to wear fringes?
Right.
You got to have your beard on your face, right? You can't be no bald-head Negro out here, man. Right? Hey, listen. Hey, look. Michael Jordan is off.
Off.
Right? You gotta grow that thing, man. Even when you're losing a little bit, you gotta grow that thing, man.
Right.
Hey, look, ain't no shaving your head, man.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead, King. You're looking like a pedophile, man. You got men out here 60 years old with a bald face, man.
Right.
Hey, man, this is supposed to show your wisdom, your growth.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You're not no woman, right? What's the beard? It says a manly dignity, correct?
Right.
That show your manly dignity, your beard. Right? And no, we can't get that little line. You know what I'm saying? We got to get our full beard, man. Start here the most. I know that real where your natural line start at, man.
Right.
Right, good.
Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus.
And the faith in Jesus. So you got to have what? You got to have works and faith.
Right.
Right? Get that in James 2, King. Go ahead. This is what your pastor's supposed to be teaching you.
That's right.
Right, go ahead, King.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips shall keep knowledge, and they shall seek the law at his mouth.
They shall what?
They shall seek the law at his mouth.
Hey, listen, if you go to church and your pastor got pork chop stains on his suit, right? He don't got no hair on his face. He don't got no hair on his head, right? And he telling you don't have to keep the commandments. Hey, he off, man. The Bible said this one more time, King.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
For the priest's lips shall keep knowledge, and they shall seek the law at his mouth.
Hey, brother, don't you know that the priest's lips supposed to keep knowledge and you're supposed to seek the laws at his mouth?
That's right.
Brother, what's your nationality, brother? I know you got to go. Jamaican, you be from the tribe of Benjamin, brother.
Right.
You're an Israelite, brother.
That's right.
Right? The Most High God didn't call you Jamaican. He called you a Benjamite. And that's the most important thing because you're a child of the Most High.
That's right.
Right? And we're going to give you a card, King. So we can come talk to us, man, teacher, so we can show you this thing. Right. You bring a powerful trial, brother. All right? You know what I mean? We want you in the camp so you can join and help with the food. We need that righteous Benjamin food.
That's right.
All right, brother. Right? Go, King.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth.
So that's one thing, man. The Bible said that the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth. So if your pastor's not telling you the law, hey, listen, man, you might want to find another church. If your pastor's saying come to church on Sunday, there's something going on. There, King.
For he is the messenger of the Lord.
You know what?
He is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
He's supposed to be the messenger of the Lord, of hosts, of armies. You got a bunch of weak men in there talking about they're the Lord, they are the hosts of God. Right, with the smooth face and the soft voice. Right? They take your manlyhood away from you, man. That's what the church do. Go ahead.
You want me to keep going?
I'm with that guy.
This is the book of Ahrayah, chapter 6 and verse 37. Let thy mind be upon the ordinance of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thy heart and give thee wisdom at thy own desire.
What?
This is the book of Ahrayah, chapter 6, verse 37. Let thy mind be upon the ordinance of the Lord.
Hey, listen, man, your mind's supposed to be on the ordinance of the Lord, man. Go ahead, King.
And meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thy heart and give thee wisdom at thy own desire.
Look, we got to come out here and teach all the commandments, man. That's what we're doing, man. We got to teach our people the commandments and show you what not to deal with. We got to get away from these pastors, man, that's not teaching the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
If he's teaching you, matter of fact, if he's teaching you religion, you need to run.
That's right.
Because you're supposed to be learning your nationality and how God deal with his people. Right? Because we have a certain covenant with the Lord that we got to keep these commandments. Right? Go ahead, Ken. Who you got?
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city. She obeyed not the voice. She received not correction. She trusted not in the Lord. She drew not near to her God.
He said what?
She drew not near to her God. Her princes within her are roaring lions.
What?
They are roaring lions. Her judges are evening are evening wolves. They gnaw not the bones till the morrow. Her prophets are light and treacherous persons. Her priests have polluted the sanctuary.
Hey, what?
They have polluted the sanctuary.
Hey, look, man. And you know what? That sanctuary can be your body, man. They polluting our people, man. Right? They telling you can eat polluted things, man.
Right.
Hey, God tell you not to eat pork. Hey, brother. Hey, brother.
King.
We know that. Hey, look, I know that. He put on the headphones. I know that too. You ain't even got it on. But hey, brother, you know you're Israelite in the Carolina blue. Look, with the Lakers on. Hey, brother, you know you're Israelite, brother, right? Hey, man, y'all gotta find out who you are in these last days, man.
That's right.
It's about to go down out here,
That's
man.
right.
But y'all, you know, our people so used to listening to these lying pastors, man.
Right.
Right? That they don't even care about the truth. Right? What you got? You got more on that, King?
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 5.
Bring it out.
The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
That's the thing, man. The unjust, they don't know no shame.
Right.
Right? You got that, King?
This is book of Isaiah.
How you doing, sis?
Hey, sis, how you doing? Do you know who you are according to God? Do you believe in the Bible, sister?
Yes, I'm saved.
You say you saved? So let me ask you this, sis. If a bomb hit, can you perish? If you get hit by a car, can you perish?
I know what they're going to happen.
You are? You said, oh, so wait, the Bible tells us, bring that, somebody get that. Here we go, sis. Hold on 1 second, sis.
This is the book of Revelation.
Hey, sister, can we just talk to you for a little while? Because you say, because they tell us these things, right? They tell us we're saved. How can you say you're saved? I just want to know. So basically, you already got your seat already.
Now it said in the Bible, Nicodemus in the New Testament, he asked Jesus Christ, how may a man be born again? He can't go through his mama's womb a
Right.
second time. Jesus said you have to confess with your heart that you believe in Jesus Christ, that he died on that cross for our justification, and that you will have the gift of everlasting life. When you accept him in your life, you have the gift of everlasting life.
Okay.
When you accept Jesus Christ in your life, you have God on your side, the angels and Jesus Christ.
I agree.
And the Bible is a tool that teaches you how to
There you
use
go.
it and get blessed.
I agree with that.
Because in life, I'm gonna tell you this, in this world we live, there's so many curses and blessings. The Bible is full of mercy and blessing. And that's
Right.
a tool. Once you give your life to God, that tool teaches
And how do you give your life to God, sister, if you don't mind me asking?
You repent. You tell
You
God-
repent, right? That's
You
important.
repent.
You repent, right?
You tell God
What?
to forgive you your
How do you,
sins.
and then what you do?
You repent, ask God to forgive you your sins.
And then what
When
you do?
confess with thy mouth that you're sorry,
Uh-huh.
ask God that you want to be saved. Ask Jesus Christ to come in your heart and we make you a new creature in
Right.
Christ.
You repent and what?
You repent and you ask for salvation.
And you turn away from your sin,
That's
right?
right, you turn away from your sin.
So can I read some commandments?
Yeah,
Okay.
thou shalt honor thy mother and father. Thy days shall be longer.
Uh-huh.
Honor thy neighbor.
Right. Who's your neighbor, sister?
I live beside white people. Anyway, what else?
Well, they're not your neighbors, but
I'm saying, you honor your neighbors. You gotta honor your neighbors. Like I said, it's 10 commandments, and we have to honor
it's
your neighbors.
actually, no, it's more than 10 commandments.
Because I serve the God of Jacob, Isaac, and Abraham.
Yeah,
That's my God.
that's sister, that's right. And guess what? You're related to them.
That's the same God. Well, we're all descendants of Abraham. That's what I'm told. But I didn't
To
heard.
who?
I heard we.
What you mean by we all descendants?
Well, they say we're descendants of Abraham, but we're not. I think we're descendants of Shem. If I remember
We
correctly.
are. There you go, sister. You're right.
So like I said,
Yeah, all praises to the Most High.
I know God, and I know God. When you know God, He reveals things to you. But when you give your life to God, God will speak to you. He spoke to me once. He said, Jack. He said he called my name. He just said a convo. I am Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob. He was telling me he was their father and he's my father. He's the same God that he told Moses. He said, tell the Egyptians, I am sent thee.
Is this the guy you talking about, sister?
Huh? I know, because a lot of people, that's white people.
There
trying
you
to
go.
talk-
There you go.
That's right, sister.
Yeah, because early life is still from Africa. And the original people came from Africa, and they were black. You know, our people is black. The white people came from Europe, came over here, mingled with our race, trying to get the white out of us. Then they go to each state, country, trying to get the white out of us. But the Moors were our people. The Moors were our people. from
Well,
Africa.
Moors mean black, because there was different Moors here, but those are Israelites. So you know that we ruled Europe.
If you ever see the Moors from Morocco, they're
Yeah.
black.
Yeah, well, we had some Africans too, but yeah, we were Israelites, because we're not the same.
That's right.
You know that?
The black people, we're considered Hebrews.
Right, we are, right, not all blacks though, but we are the, yeah, that's right, sister.
It speaks in the Bible. Moses' wife was black.
Right, well, Moses was black.
Yeah, he was black.
That's
I'm
right.
saying, Jesus Christ was black.
There you go,
The
sister.
white people, they want the bread, the black out. And
There you go.
They Jesus
Well,
and do everything.
that's actually true.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what, sister, what they're trying to do is they're teaching you this God and having our people believe in this God.
Yeah, because they want to change the face of Jesus Christ.
There you go, and that's in the Bible.
He was black.
Yeah, and that's in the Bible. What's that?
And
Maccabees.
that same Bible, the white people, the King James, they took books out.
And we got the books right here, sister. The book. This is apocrypha. I want to get something out of here. I know you got, but I'm happy. But see, we're not saved until the end. You got that? You got that, King? Right. Watch this, sis, real quick. Right, because we're they teach us that we're saved and we're going to heaven. We can't even count ourselves in that number. You understand? You can't, sister. That's dangerous to do that, man. Because we have to continuously do this
I
thing.
can honestly say this right now. I'm going to heaven because I know God and I know His way.
He got some money.
I'm just saying, God has spoken to me. I have been healed before. I've been healed several times.
I understand that, sister. Hold on, real quick, sister.
I know God. I have a relationship.
Real quick, sister. I got a couple things because you said some things. I know you got to go, but you know today is the Sabbath day also.
Yeah.
So we know we got to keep the Sabbath day, right?
Yeah, my food is ready.
Right, but see, that's what I'm saying. Hold on.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 13. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Sister, we have to endure to the end to be saved. But yeah, you have to listen because this is very important, sister, because you're saying some things, right? I agree with a lot of stuff you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You know these things, but you saying you're saved. But the Bible said that one more time.
And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Sister, you're not saved yet until the end. Because first of all, let me just get a couple things. Give me the Sabbath. Don't go to Exodus 20.
All I can tell you, I'm saying I believe in God. I'm gonna tell you something too. I worked two.
Jesus said
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna let you know it's a God. I worked 2 jobs for 20 years, right?
This is the book of John, 1 John, chapter 2, 4.
No, I'm gonna be a witness. I worked 2 jobs for 20 years. Keep my house, keep my car, and I was working a manufacturing job.
Well, that means you're not saved yet, sister.
No, I won't say that.
No, well, we're still not saved because you don't have to work like
But I'm
that.
gonna tell you what happened. So I called this prayer line I talked to. She prayed for me. That woman said a prayer. She said, I pray for God to bless you with a good paying job. You won't have to work like that no more. The people at your job are jealous of you and they're trying to destroy you. In a year and a half time, God blessed me. I got a good paying job. People kept promoting,
You know-
working hard. Make work 1 job paying my bill. God is real.
Yeah, but sister, what I'm saying is there's certain guys that you don't need nobody to pray. The Bible said that well, actually the prayer of the righteous availeth much, right?
I pray for people. They pray for people. They're about to death and they got
This God also bless people. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That God, no, this God right here I'm talking about. Because remember that God right there told Yahushua or Christ, who the world called Jesus Christ, that if you worship me, I give you all this. Right? So remember that. But then right,
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments,
say what?
and keepeth not his commandments.
Hold over, kid.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments.
Sister, you say you know the Lord, right? You know him, right? But the Bible said that he that say I know him and keepeth not his commandments is what?
Is a liar.
Sister, you do keep his commandments. Real quick, sister.
What you want me to do? God, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, and verse 5.
Bring it out.
And it reads, the woman which shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Well, one more time, King.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, and verse 5. The woman which shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So it said the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth to a man, right?
Well, I'm just saying, you got to look at that. Well, that was 2,000 years ago. We're in the present now. And you
Well, this. Oh, yeah, hold on. I got something else to say. Hold up. I know you will. Wait, well, you got to listen to this, sister. Sister, but this, I got to show you something else before you get there from that.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3, and verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not.
The Lord said what?
I am the Lord, I change not.
He does not say
Okay, sis, but you said this is the modern time.
God said he's the same forever and always.
Yeah, wait, real quick, sis.
Therefore the sons of Jacob are not consumed.
That's why we're not consumed, because hey, the Most High changed not. If we would have changed, we would have been gone. Because we didn't keep the Lord. Go give me Baruch 4:1. Go ahead, King. Watch
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 31, verse 12. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you.
So the Most High said the Sabbath.
Have you ever been healed before?
I'm being healed now. I was healed by the scriptures.
That's right. I'm saying, have you ever been healed with the restrictions of your body been healed before?
The scriptures healed me.
I know people that brought the dead back to life.
Well, you know
I
what?
know people that's strong.
We doing that right now.
We're doing that right now.
No, I've seen people. I know people that have been dead and brought them back to life. I know people that's strong.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, because our people are dead.
That's right.
And I tell you another powerful church. I see right down the street. I was there one time. They had an African minister that traveled all around the world. He had a guy who died on the plane. They hardly there. Doctor in the house. He said, no, it's a man of God now. He broke this man back.
Well, you know what? They got a lot of actors out here too. But sister, you got to do this. Go ahead. There's hey sister, when you go in there, try not to get no pork, okay?
No stress.
All praises, sister. No shrimp, crab, and lobsters either. Put a dress on with some fringes, sister.
Right.
All right.
Team job.
All right.
edification. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 31, verse 12. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Verily my Sabbath ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me.
Hey, the Most High said that this is the Sabbath day. That says the Lord, right? The seventh day is called the Sabbath day of the Lord. And the Most High, we're going to give some commandments, right? Because we hear people all the time say they know the Lord, right? Everybody say they know the Lord. I'm saved. Who told you this?
Right.
Who told you you're saved?
Right.
Yo, we're in the midst of our oppressors, and we're saved. How are you saved when you got the oppressors over you?
Right.
It's impossible. If you're saved, guess what? You don't need salvation.
That's right.
Because you're saved already. So you're not looking for salvation. All right, sister. Right? You're not saved yet, sister. Listen, sister, we're waking up the dead.
That's right.
Because that person at work, he just paid that man and he woke up. Right? He's an actor. A doctor? He shocked him. He shocked him with that what's that thing?
The shocking thing. He said, Verily my Sabbath ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generation, that ye may know that I am the Lord that doeth sanctify you. Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore.
So what?
Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore.
This is the Sabbath day. There's no buying and selling out here, man. Our people going back and forth in there to buy and sell. Everybody, hey, listen, this whole place will be shut down right now. Yeah. I don't know if y'all see more. I keep coming out looking like, what is going on here?
Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you.
It is what?
It is holy unto you.
It is holy unto you. You got something, King? Oh, okay, King.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 8, verse 20. The harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved.
We are what?
And we are not saved.
No, we saved.
And we are not saved.
And the so-called black man, Hispanic man, black woman, child, Hispanic woman and child said, we are saved. But the Bible said this.
We are not saved. For the hurt of the daughters of my people am I hurt.
What?
I am I hurt.
The Most High hurt from us, and we will hurt because we think we saved.
Right.
Hey, listen, this guy told you saved. But you know why you saved with this guy? Because you still in prison. Because you still a slave. He called that saved. Right? Salvation for the plantation. That's where you at. That's where it's at. They're saved. That's salvation for the plantation. The white man told you saved. Nigga, you saved now. Because I let you go. I don't, you get a paycheck, even though you give it right back to me. Same thing.
I am black. Astonishment have taken hold on me.
Wow. But hey, the so-called black sister say she's saved. Right? Hey, look, somebody get Luke 1. You got something? Go ahead, kid.
This is the book of this is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning.
Hey, sister, do you know you are according to the Bible, sister? You believe in the Bible? You do?
Come on, sister.
So sister, we want to talk to our people that believe in the Bible like we do. Not today. No time. What's up, brother? Hey, brother, you believe in the Bible, brother? What he say? At times. Well, come see it. You might believe in it all the time if you get the truth.
That's right.
Hey, listen, if I learn what I learned out here, I believe in it sometimes. Well, believe in their doctrine anyway. Everybody say they don't believe because they don't open this book.
That's right. Come on now.
You hear your grandmother say the same thing over and over, like your brother said, John 3:16. You get a Galatians 3, Philippians. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just say, I believe in it sometimes. Okay.
It's in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9. Even him whose cometh after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
And what?
And lying wonders.
This is that lying wonders right here. This thing right here has all that right here. Right? Our people believe in this. the so-called black and Hispanics, we got to get away from this white, so-called white Jesus.
That's right.
Right? This is Jesus. Geezeus. There ain't no Jesus. You know, do you know that Christ is a so-called black man according to the Bible?
That's right.
Huh? Do you know that the Hispanics and the blacks are the Israelites according to the Bible?
That's right.
Brother, do you understand that? I know you hear me. Right there, King.
And with all deceivableness of unrighteous in them that perish, what? All with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth.
That's the problem. Our people don't want the love of the truth, man. That go hand in hand, the love and the truth.
That's right.
The love of the truth. Right? There, King.
That they might be saved.
They what?
That they might be saved.
No, that's a great precept with that too, brother. I'm going to start bringing that out. That they might be saved. Right? They might be saved.
Right.
She says she is saved.
Right.
Man.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
What?
The same shall be saved.
She don't care about enduring to the end. She's saved already.
Right, right.
Luke 1:68 real quick, King.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 1, and verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people,
His people, right?
and hath raised up a horn of salvation for us.
Who's that horn of salvation? Somebody else come in for it real quick. That horn of salvation. Who is that horn of salvation? Right? Who is that horn of salvation? Drop that. Well, no, I want that. Drop that real quick. Give me
It's sister.
John 3 and
Hey,
14.
sister.
I'm gonna let you do that one more time. Hey, sis, do you believe in the Bible, sister?
Come on, sis.
No, why not? I know why you don't believe in the Bible. Because the white man told you.
That's right.
Come learn from your brothers and get the truth of the Bible.
That's right.
Because this is a dark skinned book right here.
Come on now.
This is a brown to dark book right here. Right? Our people don't believe because of that. But they don't even want to know.
Right.
Hey, we got scriptures on Isaiah. Congregate,
You said,
3 and 14. Read that part one more time, Ken.
It's the book of St. Luke, chapter 1 and verse 69. And have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of
For
David.
who?
For us in the house of David.
So he said he had raised, so the Lord had raised up a horn of salvation for us. Now I'm about to go to one of their favorite scriptures. Well, actually the scripture that they don't read, a couple of scriptures up. Go ahead, King.
this is the book of this is the book of John, chapter 3, verse 14. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
Read that part one more time, King.
It's the book of St. Luke, chapter 1 and verse 69. And have raised up a horn of salvation for us.
Next time somebody come to John 3:16, you show them who that horn of salvation is.
Right.
That horn of salvation that was raised up is for us. Finish reading that, Luke.
And have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved.
Shall be what?
That we shall be
She
saved.
said she was saved, brother. I heard that several times. My mother said she's saved. But what the Bible say one more time?
That we shall be saved from our enemies.
From who?
From our enemies.
Oh, wait a minute. She said she's saved in the land of her enemies. But the Bible said that we shall be saved from our enemies. Right? Our enemies walking around.
That's right.
Hey, sister.
Hey, sister, do you believe in the Bible, sister? In the pink? All praises. Now, let's see if you really believe. Come learn about your nationality.
Right.
Come learn about the God of the Bible, the God of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? The sister knew about that. She said, I worship the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
I don't believe her. You know why I don't believe her? Because the Bible said that, what I'm giving, John, thank you. They say it believe.
up, bro? Got the scripture that says, how you doing?
I was getting that one too, but no, I'm gonna go. I think about it real quick. But so the sister said that she believed in the Most High, right? And we don't. I don't believe it because the Bible said if you believe, you keep the commandments,
Right.
right? So how can you believe and you walking around with pants on, right? You're saying you're saved. That's off, right? You cannot be saved if you you know what I'm saying, not keeping the commandments. Hey, sisters, y'all know y'all Israelites? This is a little thing, this is going to go into your mind. The so-called black Hispanics and Native Indians are the Israelites of the Bible. Hey, God don't call y'all black. He called y'all Israelites. He called y'all the daughters of Zion, the princesses of the Lord. You understand? God don't call you a Negro. Do you know how Jesus looked? They say Jesus is a white man, right? Is Jesus white, y'all? Is Jesus white? No, right? All praises. Hey, we get that image is starting to fade away, man. But now we got to break down the doctrine of that white Jesus. Because now we believe, a lot of our people believe that he's black, but yet they still hold their doctrine. Right? Let's show how Christ looked to the little babies, girl. Somebody get that, right? We're going to show you how our Savior looked. Right? The same, he was hung just like we were.
That's right.
Right? He went through the same persecution like we do.
That's right.
Right? Because he's a so-called black man. Go ahead, King.
This book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must surely come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one light unto the Son of Man.
So this is about Jesus Christ. Right? One light unto the Son of Man.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So Christ had a garment down to the foot.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hair were white like wool.
So Christ had white woolly hair. I hear everybody always say that. Whoa, he got woolly hair. Right? Okay, so Christ, who else got woolly hair, y'all? We got woolly hair. Right? The so-called Negro, we got woolly hair, right? Go ahead. And some Hispanics, go ahead.
As white as snow.
So his hair was white and woolly.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Hey, brother, Christ looked just like y'all.
Right.
His eyes were like a flame of fire. Right? Go ahead.
And his feet.
So he looked down and saw his feet.
That's right.
Right? Because he got sandals on. He looked down and saw Christ's feet.
Like unto fine brass.
The fine brass. If you put a penny onto your skin, it will look closer to your skin. Like fine brass.
As if.
As what?
As if. They burn and they furnace.
So Christ said he was so dark. This is Jesus Christ we reading about. He had woolly hair. His eyes was red like fire. And his feet like fine brass, as if they burned in the furnace. I know y'all smart out here, and I know y'all got eyes and ears, right? The Bible said that Christ was so dark, it looked like he burned in the furnace. So who is this God that they're showing us?
Right?
Right? Right? That guy, that's the devil right there,
That's
man.
right.
That white image with no pigment is the devil that the Bible speak of, man.
That's right.
Why would Christ come with no pigment? And the sun gonna burn him up in Jerusalem. You know how hot it is over there? You know that so-called white man that called himself a Jew? Don't you know that in Jerusalem is the second highest in skin cancer?
That's right.
It used to be the first, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's still the first.
Right.
But you know, they don't want to let you know that they're not the people, so they try to keep that on the sneak, on the low. Right? Go ahead, Ken.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9.
So let's see how the Most High God looked. Because we know that Christ looked like the Father. Right? Go ahead.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit,
So the Ancient of Days is the Most High God. Go ahead.
whose garment was white as snow,
His garment was white as snow.
and the hair of his head
The hair of his head, right?
like the pure wool.
Like the what?
Like the pure wool.
Hey, listen, so a lot of times they like to say, well, it was white like wool, not woolly, right? The Bible said that the Most High God here was white, was woolly, like the pure wool. Right? So that's how the Most High God looked. Give me Daniel 10:6. We got to break down these strongholds, man. Because y'all the people of the book. Right? Go ahead, King.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10 and verse 6. His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning.
Representing wisdom, go ahead.
And his
eyes
as lips of fire, and his arms and his feet.
So this one said his arms and his feet, what?
Like in color,
like in what?
Like in color to polished brass.
To polished brass. That's the color of our God and our Messiah and the angels, right? They're not pale. They're not so-called white, right? What's that? When they talk about when Miriam turned white, what's that? 12. Numbers 12, right? Numbers 12, right? So I'm trying to show you how our people look. This is something very important. I want you to see. What they going to say when Miriam turned white? Watch this.
10. 12 and 10.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 12 and verse 10.
Now watch this. This is when Miriam turned white. Dead.
And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle. And behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow.
She became what?
Leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam and beheld she was leprous.
So Aaron looking at his sister because a curse came upon his sister. That was a curse that God put on Miriam. Right? And watch this. I want to show y'all something. This is a curse that was put on Miriam, Aaron and Moses' sister. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 11. And Aaron said unto Moses, At last, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us.
He said what?
Lay not the sin upon us.
So that white skin is a sin. That's a curse. God said, lay not the sin upon us. Go ahead.
Wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned.
And we have sinned. Go ahead.
Let her not be as one dead.
What?
Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed.
Wow. You hear that? That's like, we know that Esau is the end of the world. Right. Esau gonna be eradicated. That's right. They saw their sister turn like Esau, and they said, please don't let this curse be upon us. As one dead, right? We're gonna go to the account. Go to Genesis 25, David.
As one half consumed, let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed, when he cometh out of his mother's womb.
When he what?
When he come out of his mother's womb.
Wait a minute, 25 and 25, right?
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment.
So in this instance, he came out red, right? Like a hairy garment, right? Good.
And they call his name Esau.
Right? And they call his name what?
And they call his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob.
His name was Jacob because he came out like everybody else. But the Bible said that the first came out red all over, and Moses said that don't let him be when it came out the womb half dead already, right? Because we know that Esau is the vessel of wrath, fitted to destruction. That's right. Right? Well, I'm about to give it up, man. With that, man, I just want to say, call Allah Yahweh, Bashim and Yahweh, and death to America. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. We give all praises and honor and glory to the Most High and His Son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. All praises to the Most High. Give it up to the next mighty speaker.